Hey guys, my name is Joe Tour from Tour Realty. I'm here with the VIP, Kaylee, Director of Sales at Graywood, and we're here to talk about the newest release, Metroside in Calgary. So first things first, let me introduce you to Kaylee, the Director of Sales at Graywood.
So nice to see you.
So nice to see you again, Kaylee.
Yes, you as well. So we're here to talk about Calgary.
Yeah, Calgary. Calgary is the hot spot right now.
It sure is.
Maybe let the people know, why is Calgary the place to invest?
Well, that's a really great question. I think there's so much great things that are happening in Calgary right now. The market is just on fire, which is amazing. Nothing really is slowing it down right now. There's so much diversification that's happening in the economy. The migration that's coming to Calgary has just been huge over the last year. I think we saw more than 10,000 people moving to Calgary in 2022 than any other province across Canada. Rental rates are through the roof. Like I said, the economy is really diversifying from oil and gas into more tech and logistics and film and television. So there's lots of great things that are happening right now.
Yeah, that's amazing. For the interprovincial migration, I think Calgary's #1 in Canada.
#1 in Canada, yeah, in 2022 and so far in 2023, which is just amazing.
That's huge. I remember from early Metroside projects and Calgary projects in general, it used to be a lot of people buying just for investment, and now people are buying actually to live in Calgary. So
yeah, well, and I think that's really important to note is that it's not just a speculator's market. There are people that are moving. The rental rates alone in 2023 are already up over 30%, which I think is it's a very clear indication that it's not a speculator market. It's not just an investor market. People are actually moving there to live. So it's an amazing time for people to take advantage of the fantastic pricing that you see in Calgary, the low closing costs, which are just fantastic in comparison to BC and Toronto, and then also the quality of life too. People are moving there because the affordability is that much greater in Alberta. The space in the city itself is just beautiful. I mean, you've got access to the mountains. You're in Banff in an hour and a half. You've got Bow Trail. You've got Fish Creek Provincial Park, which is actually just 50 steps from Metroside.
50 steps right there.
Yeah. Plus you've got all the amazing shopping and recreation and the international airport that's there as well. So there's so many things that are kind of situating Calgary for huge success over the next few years.
Perfect. So why don't we talk now about Metroside specifically? This is a really cool project. Past investors who've been in here have already made really good amount of money. So we'd love to learn more about Metroside in specific.
Yeah, absolutely. So Metroside is located in the Fish Creek Exchange Master Plan community, which is about 20 minutes outside of downtown Calgary. It's the only new community with direct access to the C train or the LRT. So you can get right into downtown. You don't have to drive. It's about 20 minutes away. Plus you've got Fish Creek Provincial Park that's only 50 steps away. Now this is it's a recreation dream, really. It's a 19-acre park that spans across Calgary. It's the second largest urban park in all of Canada. So there's lots of great things to do there, especially if you love the outdoors. You can go to Sukhumi Lake, spend a day on the beach. You can go hiking, biking, snowmobiling. You can go skiing. Lots of great things to do there. Plus you're in an already established neighborhood. So one of the great things about Metroside and Fish Creek Exchange is that it is in this beautiful little pocket of the city that actually used to be a golf course. So it's got a lot of history behind it, but it's kind of nestled in the Shawnee Slopes community, which is one of the most prestigious communities in Calgary.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. Really good, This area really stands out compared to a lot of developments, because you look at developments in Calgary, a lot of them are further out from the city. It's a completely new area. You're basically buying right in the hub of everything.
That's right.
And I think you were saying for the first 2 buildings they leased in 3 weeks, was it?
Yeah, the rental rates actually from the time we launched the projects to when they were renting out in the fall of this year, they would have gone up even more since then, was about 70%.
Wow.
Which is huge. And the demand for rentals in the area is so strong. We just see these buildings renting out in a matter of weeks.
Yeah, in a matter of weeks. So the first 2 buildings, they're complete?
They are completed. Okay. Yeah. We've got a few suites that are still available in there if you do have clients that are looking to get in kind of right away and start making money. Metroside, we are looking at a mid-2025 occupancy for the condo, so for Metroside 3. Plus we've got some townhomes. So those ones, we've got 2 and 3 bedroom townhomes. They all come with a double attached garage plus a driveway out the front. So lots of space for parking and for all the toys. And prices will be starting in the mid-400s.
Yeah, mid-400s for the townhomes?
For the townhomes, I know. It's an amazing price point.
And then what do they go up to, the townhomes?
So they'll go up to about the mid-5s, depending on the size.
Which is really good.
It's amazing.
If you're to buy in Toronto, you would be buying a studio, maybe 400 square feet.
Absolutely, yeah. And plus you're getting into, like we said, it's an established neighborhood. People know it, people love it. There's lots of growth that's taking place there as well, which I think is something that people really need to to look at when you're looking at Calgary. You know, I understand a lot of people are looking just at price point, but you want to make sure you look at the location and you're buying into a location that you would like to live in yourself.
Yeah, 100%. I actually have some family in Calgary and showed them a bunch of projects, and they decided to invest in this one because they know the area so well, and this is somewhere that they could see themselves living for the long term. So it definitely is a project that stands out in so many different ways.
Yeah, it's one that's pretty near and dear to us as well. We're very excited about it. It was our first project that we launched in Calgary, so yeah, lots of great memories of that project for sure.
And then what about people who are kind of worried about investing in Calgary because they live here in Toronto? How can they go about that?
That's a great question. I mean, we make it as easy as possible. We do have a property management program that's part of our incentive package, so you don't even have to worry about setting foot in Calgary. You can do everything virtually. We have a local property manager that we can hook you up with that can place and source a tenant for you, plus manage the property for 3 years. So it just makes it so easy.
Wow, that's good. And it comes with the investment. So
yes, that's right.
Okay,
yeah,
that's really good. And then in terms of closing costs, how does Calgary differ from Toronto?
Oh, it's like night and day. Like what you're spending in Calgary is about, I mean, you spend about 10 times more when you're investing in the GTA. So they don't have things like development charges. There's no land transfer tax. You do pay GST, but you can also finance that. So you can roll that into your mortgage so you're not paying a lump sum for it. Typically, if you were looking at, say, a $400,000 purchase, your closing cost would be about $2,000, including your lawyer fees.
Wow, that's really good.
Which is just, it's amazing. They just don't have the extra fees and taxes that we see here in Ontario.
Yeah, that's really good, because over here, $400,000, you're going to pay roughly $20,000, $30,000.
That's right, and you pay that out of pocket. That's not something you can finance.
Yeah, it's not part of your down payment. That's really important to know.
Yeah, so it's a very easy process. Closing there is very easy. There's no interim occupancy. You go straight to final closing. So it's just, I mean, we often hear people say, like, it's so easy to buy and it's so easy to close in Alberta. So it just makes the process, you know, for people that are looking to diversify their portfolio, there's lots of growth taking place there. And also for people that maybe the GTA is just a little bit out of reach. You know, if you're a brand new investor or a brand new purchaser, first time buyer, looking to get your foot in the door in the real estate game, look at Calgary, because there's some great options. You're putting down as little as $33,000 if you're looking at Metro side, and it's covered for you. You've got great rental rates. You're seeing great growth. The appreciation there is on the rise. So there's lots of great factors that are happening there.
Perfect. So there's so many developers out there selling different projects, and Graywood is definitely very different. I know that myself, but maybe just to educate everyone, tell us a little bit more about Graywood and why this is the right choice.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Graywood's an amazing company. We've been in the industry for nearly 40 years. We have over 31,000 residences that we've completed to date, including projects like the Ritz-Carlton in downtown, Peter and Adelaide condos, the Mercer, 5 St. Joseph. We've actually developed communities across North America, not just in the GTA. We have been in Calgary for the past 6 years. So we've been very bullish on that market. We've got some amazing projects there as well, such as Metro Side, Park South, the Theodore, First and Park. So we really believe in Calgary, and we really kind of, when we get our sights on a city or a community, we really kind of get right in there and make sure that we go through all the details and make sure it not only makes sense for us, but also makes sense for our investors and people that are looking to purchase with us. So like I said, we've been in the industry for almost 40 years. We continue to grow. We're what we call a full circle developer as well. So we do everything in-house, from acquisitions, development, sales and marketing, and homeowner relations, and construction. What that means for people that are looking to invest with us is that we have full control over the process from start to finish.
That's huge. That's huge. And I know a lot of investor clients, they're so tied in with Graywood that if there's a new project specifically from this developer, they want to hear about it.
Absolutely.
They want to invest. So
and we take a lot of pride in our communities, you know, especially being able to say that we do everything full circle, including construction, which I think is huge, is that we have full control over the construction. When we are planning our new communities, we're very involved with the construction team on layouts and floor plan design and things like that to make sure that there's synergies between all of our departments.
Yeah, that's huge. And that's why the pricing can be so good and pricing can be so competitive, because everything's done
Exactly. Yep, that's right.
Perfect. So if you'd like to get involved in Calgary, shoot me a call at 647-526-2455 and we can make it happen.
Great.
Yeah.